Hey guys, Paul Michael Kane here with another PMK photo tip and or trick. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to remove yellow teeth from the photo you see right next to me here. Now in full disclosure, this model does not have yellow teeth. I had to artificially yellow her teeth. I couldn't find something suitable for the tutorial with, oh, I'm falling, with yellow teeth. And I did a Google search. I'm falling again. I'm going to leave it there. I did a Google search for yellowing teeth, and I can't unsee some of the things I saw during that search. So we're going to go ahead and utilize this artificially yellowed teeth model. She's a wonderful model, and if you do watch this, I do apologize for yellowing your teeth. And I do have to apologize to you guys for my unusually low voice. I am suffering some kind of summer cold, and I'm doing my best Barry White impression. It sounds actually pretty cool. I kind of like it. I quite like it. But we're going to get to the tutorial. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing I want to do here inside of Photoshop is I want to zoom in on the issue at hand here, which is the teeth. I don't want to go too crazy close because I want to see how the overall effect happens to her face. This lets me know if we're making them too white. I'm going to come right about there. I like that a lot. Now we're going to duplicate this layer as we do most of the time in Photoshop. We don't want to work on the original background layer. We want to have options, so we duplicate that layer. And holding down the Shift key, I'm going to just reposition this just a little bit. Now you can really see how artificially I yellowed her teeth. So even though they are artificially yellowed, the process is the exact same. And that requires us to duplicate this layer yet again. So right now I'm going to go ahead and name this layer Yellow Teeth. We're going to duplicate that layer, hitting Control J. And we're going to go ahead and rename this White Teeth. All right. Now this is the most fairly obvious way to create white teeth from a yellowed teeth image. We're going to go to Image, Adjust, Desaturate. And that will create a global change, turning the whole image black and white. But look at her teeth. Of course, they are black and white. We have our white teeth. We're not done yet, obviously. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create a layer mask. The layer mask is now white, which is revealing everything inside the layer. We want to conceal what's in the layer. So we want to fill that layer mask with black, which is Control Backspace. Control Backspace. Or you can come up here to Edit, Fill, and then fill with foreground color. You can fill with black, white, 50% gray. I prefer keyboard shortcuts, which is Control Backspace to fill that with black. Now, that we have it black, if we paint with white, selecting a paintbrush, we start painting over those teeth, and we're getting the white teeth. Now, they're a bit gray at the moment. We're going to correct that. And I don't want to go too crazy with getting it absolutely perfect for the sake of the tutorial. But do spend as much time in this getting it right as possible for your own images. I'm just going to do a quick down and dirty job here. Okay, and the beauty of doing this with a layer mask is if you've gone too far, let's say we went up here on her lip, we've gone too far on that lip, we can reverse our colors by hitting the X key. Watch our colors. We can then paint with black and paint back in that layer. Come down here, paint back in some of the gums. So again, you can get as detailed as you can with this. Here we go. Yeah, I know I said I was going to do a quick down and dirty job, but we're all photographers, right? We're all a little OCD here. Okay, so zoom out a little bit more. We see we've got her white teeth. They are a bit too white. So what I'm going to do with this layer selected, I'm going to drop the opacity just a bit. Now we're getting a little bit more realistic white teeth. We're looking really good. They're still a little bit on the gray side or on the flat side. So with this layer still selected, I'm going to go to Image, Adjust, Levels. And now I'm going to start adjusting my levels to suit the rest of the image. See, we don't want that. That's That's way too white, but we can come in here, add a little bit more contrast to these teeth to get them a bit more white. Yes, I like that very much. I'm going to drop the opacity just a bit more. And there we go. We've whitened her teeth, made her a nice bright white smile in just a few steps here inside of Photoshop, utilizing a duplicate layer, desaturating that layer, and then adding a layer mask to paint in those white teeth. Hey guys, I hope you liked that tutorial, and I do hope you'll check me out online at paulmichaelkane.com, where you can check out Lightbox photography cards at lightboxphotocards.com. 52 photo challenges. You just shuffle the deck, you pick a card, and you get the card that says go out and shoot landscape. So you go out and shoot some landscape, you post it online, post it on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram, and you get some comments and critiques from the Lightbox community, which is growing exponentially every day. It's a very exciting time. Look for the Lightbox Macro Edition coming soon to Kickstarter, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.